Was a time of great tension in Arabia, in the year that would later be known as the Year of the Elephant. Happened in the Year of the Elephant, before the birth of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. In those days, there was a powerful man named Abraha, a ruler from Yemen. He had built a great temple in his land, hoping that the people of Arabia would worship there, instead of traveling to our sacred Kaaba in Mecca. But the people did not go to his temple. They still came here to the house of Allah, as they always had. Abraha was furious. "If they will not come to my temple," he declared, "then I will destroy their Kaaba." And so he gathered a great army, thousands of soldiers, horses and camels, but the most terrifying of all, he brought a mighty elephant that never had been seen in battle in Arabia. Now, Tariq, imagine the fear in Mecca when news reached us. Abraha is coming. His army is unstoppable. His elephant tramples everything in its path. The people were afraid, for we had no army to fight them, but our leader, Abdul Muttalib, a wise and noble man, did not seek war. He knew the Kaaba belonged to Allah and only He could protect it, so he told the people, "Leave the city, seek safety in the mountains. The Kaaba is in the hand of its Lord." And so the people left, watching from the hills as Abraha's army marched forward. The earth trembled under the weight of their numbers. They came closer and closer until they reached the valley just outside Mecca. But then, something strange happened. The great elephant Mahmud stopped. Abraha's men pulled at its reins. They beat it. They shouted at it. But the beast would not move. It stood still, as if an unseen force held it in place. And then we heard it. A sound from the sky. Not thunder, not the howl of the wind. No, it was the beating of wings. We looked up, and there, covering the sky, were birds, thousands of them. They were small like the warriors below, but each bird carried stones. Tariq, you should have seen it. Stones fell like rain, but this was no ordinary rain. The moment they struck, men fell to the ground, screaming in pain. The mighty armor could not save them. Their weapons were useless. The elephant, the horses, they all turned in fear. Abraha tried to run. His soldiers tried to escape, but there was no escape. Those who survived fled, broken and weak. Even Abraha, the great ruler, could not save himself. His body was struck by a bird's stone, by the very stones he had laughed at. And as he retreated, sickness overtook him. He never reached home. And the Kaaba untouched. Not a single stone of it was harmed.